our journeys, we run into my good friend Brad Rourke here at Scottie Resources.
Good to see you as always.
Always great.
Yeah.
Tell me, what's it like? What's going on? How's the conference? A lot is happening.
Well, yeah, I mean, the conference is good to be at. I mean, disinterested investors, but you have to be out there and tell your story, and we've got a lot of good things to speak about. You know, we just keep pushing along. I mean, it's great. We're funded. We've got a lot of exciting geology to follow up on last year's success. So we're just excited to get out and drill, and hopefully the market will catch up.
And that's the thing. I mean, you guys are definitely cashed up.
Yep.
You're doing great. That takes a lot of stress off, because a lot of companies, you know, they've made the mistake or just weren't sure this kind of turn would happen. You guys get to focus on just data, drilling, and giving results.
Well, you know, and we were almost caught too, because we closed the financing about 3 weeks ago, and we knew we had to raise money in January, but the market's going to turn, and so we did actually step out. We closed it. I'm so glad, because if I was trying to raise money today, it might be a little bit difficult.
Yeah.
But yes, we've got a full budget. You know, we've got a lot. You know, we're good.
Yeah.
We're just hopefully the market will catch up, but we just need to stick to our knitting, put our heads down, and go drill some holes, and just let the chips fall where they may.
Yeah, and you guys are sitting in a great position. Are you the largest land owner right up there, or pretty close?
I think we're number two.
Number two, okay.
I think, but I mean, we're splitting hairs here. We've got
so
a very large
very
land position, and even if I'm not the absolute largest, I have 7 past producing mines on my tenure, and nobody has that.
Yes.
And we're all road accessible and power, and so we probably have, I would deem, some of the more attractive acres or hectares in the area. And I mean, there's a lot of good property up there, as you know, there's a lot of great companies.
Yes.
But, you know, we're on that southern end, and you know, have a lot more exploration potential, but you know, up until now, we've been hunting.
Yeah.
Ever since you have known, we've been working on 4 zones and trying to get something that made enough sense to bite our teeth into. And so we're there. We're no longer hunting.
Yeah.
We love all those zones we were playing, but we are really going to focus on one. It's called the Blueberry Zone.
Yes.
It's my cheapest drilling, and it's giving up the best gram meter per dollar substantially. So what it's taken us 3 years to work up to where we are today. We did 7,000 meters in 3 years just trying to work it up. I will do 14,000 meters in the next 4 months.
That's
so
good, yeah.
If you go and look at our results from last year, hopefully we would just continue to the success that we had. And there's, you know, up until last year, we've been chasing veins.
Yeah.
And so we've redefined things. We're no longer chasing a vein. It's a contact between the sediments and the volcanics, and these are where the fluids are coming up, and 78% of our holes hit on that last year, and it was only a theory last year.
Yes.
So we're excited.
That's good. I love when you start proving up a theory, you're getting a lot of data, and then this year could be a pivotal year with a big program. Identified your spot.
Yeah.
This could be it. This is good.
No, I mean, it could be. I mean, we're set up. We're in no duress. It's challenging for me and for everybody along these aisles here, but you know, we're good. We have the capital, we've got the team, the equipment's on site. We'll be drilling in 4 or 5 weeks. So we just don't know exactly where it is on the lake bed. So one of the first things we do this year is we're going to do some 2D IP to kind of define where that contact might be. But the blue sky is shocking, but my market cap can justify just this little piece.
Yes.
I'm worth way more, you know, theoretically, just with gold in the ground there.
Yeah.
But the blue sky.
Potential.
Again, so it's a theory. We're going to test that theory. I'm not saying it's there, but it has possibility.
Yeah.
And, you know, and last year, it was just an idea. Well, thank you, Sherman. Yeah. So, anyway, so that's the real exciting thing. Because if that plays out,
then
we're not talking 1 or 2 or 3 million ounces. But we need to go and do that work.
Yes.
And that's one of the first things we do this year is we're going to run 2D IP across the lake. Because what we learned on the Blueberry is there's a vein there, it's the exact same veins as Scottie, peritite pyrite rich veins. That's what we thought we were buying and chasing.
Yeah.
But what we came up with the theory is it's just a bleed out what's happening along that contact. What if the Scottie Gold Mine is just a bleed out what's happening along that contact? Because the M zone that produced a half ounce per ton, peritite pyrite rich, exact same signature as the Blueberry. Exact same, we just thought that's what Blueberry was, just an extension of these vein sets that we see at Scottie. Well, it's just a cross-cutting structure that's bleeding out into. What if Scottie Gold Mine, which produced a half ounce per ton, what if that's just a bleed out from what's happening along that lake bed? Because when Scottie operated, there was a lake where the lake bed is, right? And the glacier retreated here in 1989, and that lake has since drained out, but they could never ever go on the lake bed.
Yeah.
So we have full access. We can drive down there and drill off the lake bed.
Yes. So if that extends.
If it extends, but we know we have high grade here, and we know that we picked the contact up here where there's actually rock again. So what's in this next 3 kilometers? We don't know, but we're certainly going to explore it.
Yes.
But again, that's just extra blue sky. We can justify a much higher market cap just with what we have at Blueberry alone today. It's on surface, right? Average gram meters, 30 gram meters. That's the average.
That's the story people want to hear too. Is they want to see these great results and they want to see, okay, where's the blue sky?
Yeah.
And that's the thesis.
We have blue sky. Like we have solid foundation, but our blue sky has potential, right? I mean, we're treasure hunting. That's what we're doing,
that's
right?
It.
I mean, that's what we're selling. We do the work, we raise the money, we drill the holes. We got a great technical team. I'm the least smart guy of everybody, but we're hunting for treasure, man.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, we could.
This
you
is
know
it.
What I mean? Like, so we need a big discovery in the area, and maybe we're the ones.
This could be it.
Like I say, and another thing is where I really would love people to focus on. You look at Tudor Gold, Skeena. You look at GT Gold and SK Mining.
Yep.
3.5 years ago, they were all $40 million market caps.
Yes.
I'm a $40 million market cap today, so at least it shows there's potential there. We need to do the
100%.
work, and what underpinned those companies was great, but we just kind of had our success when there's a very disinterested market.
Yeah.
But math doesn't lie, so we feel comfortable. We think we have that potential. People will see it. And North America's mine is my neighbor. North America's next mine is 15 kilometers down the road.
Yes.
And my other neighbor to the north just got bought out for $3.5 billion.
Yes.
So we're in the right area.
And you're finding the numbers.
And
you're building upon this thesis.
I'm a nice guy.
You're a great guy.
But, it's a very disinterested market. But that spells opportunity.
It does. And what I'm hoping is a lot of people that have gotten shaken out of some other positions are starting to look and starting to realize, listen, we need to be getting stuff out of the ground. And we need to be mining. We're a resource country.
Yeah.
And there's opportunity here.
What I find flattering is another thing for not just Scottie, but the whole Golden Triangle as a whole. People have to remember a couple things. In the last 2 years, $5 billion in deals during the COVID.
Yes.
In our little area, which is extraordinary. I was part of SK Creek staking rush. I've slept 100 days up at the Snip mine on Bronson.
Yep.
I know the area, and I know what it was like when times were good, when Stewart had 2,000 people living in it.
Yes.
But people have kind of missed the fact that there's some big names, Newcrest, Newmont, the Lundins are in the area, Hochschild, and then there's a whole host of these bigger entities in the area. But what people are missing, I think, is for the last 2 years, not an analyst could come up, not a corporate could come up and put boots on the ground.
Yes.
And some of these funds, they have a requirement to actually physically see something. Like in
100%.
some of these bigger funds, they have these rules that they have to fall in. The amount of activity of perhaps international influencers, whether you're an analyst, you're writing reports, it would be unprecedented because you have to go see Ascot.
Yes.
You have to go see Newcrest. You certainly want to go look at Skeena.
Yes.
Right? You certainly have to go look at SK Mining, Tudor. Skeena's building a road up there.
Yes.
So I think that could be a catalyst for the whole area, which again
includes yourself as well.
That would include ourselves. So I think it'll be good for everybody. And I want my neighbors to be as successful as I want. Well, both of my neighbors are way more successful than me.
No, but success breeds success, and people were going to pay attention. They're going to look, go, hey, who's your neighbor? And they look and go, oh my, you're onto something here.
So I that's what keeps me excited and enthused. But I'm going, this is exciting. Understand, maybe there's 30 pieces of paper that are going to be written up about the Golden Triangle because for 2 years they've been all held back, and so we know our dance card's full of analysts, and we're leveraging off. Okay, when you're going to go see this project, that project. Because, you can take another 7 hours and I can show you Scottie in entirety.
100%.
So I think I'm excited for that this year.
Good.
Well, that's what we missed in the last 2 years.
Yes.
Right?
And this could be a pivotal moment for the whole industry. I mean, because we're going through so much change, but also for Scottie. And, we're looking forward to seeing any news that comes up. Yeah,
right?
Come up.
Well,
I was up at Terrace that 2 years ago for the golf tournament.
That's right.
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah. But you got to come up and look at our project.
Excellent.
It's exciting, and people really make sense when you kind of come up.
You
and go,
see it, yes.
Oh,
and you see the enormity of.
You're only at 40 million. I mean, we got a 16,000 square foot warehouse. We have no debt. We've built all this infrastructure, running out of the Grand Duke camp. you know, it's impressive. Even I'm impressed. And I put it together, but I mean, we've done a hell of a job.
Yes.
Right?
It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
But you're a workhorse. That's the thing. That's what you're known for.
I'm crazy. But anyways.
But you need a personality and someone like you, and who loves to work and loves this kind of treasure hunting and putting these deals together, and has that enthusiasm, because, hey, it's a tough market. At the best of times, mining's a tough market, but in a tough period of time. But
100%.
if there's someone who can get results, and I said it years ago, I'll say it again today.
It's great, but we know each other from past lives, and we understand, you know, I've made money and I've lost money in the market for 30 years.
Yeah.
It's uncomfortable, but you got to stick to your knitting. You know what you know.
Yeah.
I can't control the market, but math doesn't lie, right?
Yes.
And I believe in the macro. What even got me excited about this 4 years ago, I haven't wavered on that at all. It's just you can never time the market. I'm really bad at it, but
same here.
I've still made a living. But no, I've survived. I mean, we've known each other damn near 30 years, right?
Yeah.
And I like to always say, I knew you when you had hair.
Oh, God. All those days.
When you just come out of...
That's what markets will do to me. This is what happens.
I was going to say JP Morgan. You weren't at JP Morgan. You were at...
Merrill Lynch.
Merrill Lynch, sorry. That's right. So, you know, but we've seen these ebbs and flows. Now, I can guarantee you this is a lot longer than I would have thought.
Yeah.
But, you know, so be it.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, that spells opportunity. And I'm actually deploying a lot of my personal money in a lot of these stories here because I just see values, right?
Yes.
I just go, wow.
Yeah.
You know, so, you know, not only I'm out there selling my wares, but I mean, I'm supporting probably 7-8 companies here that I have positions in, and I'm comfortable. In fact, I keep thinking, should I buy more? Although eventually you run out of money.
Yeah, the cash flow becomes the problem.
Yeah. It gets to the point where, you know, because ultimately it's been 6 years now of going.
Yes.
But, you know, we're in good shape.
You're in good
and we
shape.
get to go to work, and so I feel blessed for that.
And you're testing a thesis that keeps on building upon the data, and it's working out. And once again, when you're doing that, there's no downside of, we're missing, we're not hitting it. It's like, no, we're building upon this. It's getting bigger. We're doing the work.
It's
a matter of time. It's just a matter of when then. It's time. It's
when
like
I put my business plan together, and I look where we are, I'm going, we hit every mark that we wanted to.
Yeah.
Just nobody cares.
Yes. Well, we got to get people to care.
Yeah.
All right, Brad.
All right, brother.
Love it. Take care.